Spooky time is here and Halloween approaches. Not recently, I made a video about my favorite Christmas movies and my favorite movies of all time and my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2023, which all of them have already come out already, but I suppose let's talk about some spooky movies, Halloween movies, whatever you want to call it. 10 of them. Here we go. Starting off at number 10 is The Black Phone that recently came out. It's a spooky movie. It's not only is it just a spooky movie, it's just a really entertaining watch. I think the performances are great. Ethan Hawke is phenomenal in that. He's so fun to watch, and you know what? It kind of puts you in that spooky mood, because spooky things are happening, so why not? Here we go with number 9, It Chapter 2. You know what? I really liked It Chapter 2 because I just had fun with it, sure, it's a movie of side quests, but each little side quest had its own nice little spook. So yeah, I thought it was enjoyable. I think it's a pretty fun, movie to watch around this Halloween time, just because it's kind of spooky to some people, but it's also just almost like a mood setter, get you in the mood for that spookiness per se. Number 8. Oh my goodness, you've probably heard of it, Hereditary. Yes. Not only is it extremely well made, but it's also just so weird. And you know what? That the last act or the final sequence is so ridiculously everything. I remember watching it standing about 5 feet away from my laptop because things were happening. I was relatively scared. Yeah, that happened. It's a great spooky movie to show your friends, especially if they've never seen a horror movie. This is a great start. Number 7, I will never forget the first time I watched this, The Blair Witch Project. Yes, it's probably on everybody's list, but you know what? As it should be. I remember watching this, and at some point I was like, this isn't that scary. And then at some point the horror set in on how real everything was, and the true horror was just watching these people slowly go into insanity with the entire situation. And that's what was scary about it, and it just felt really palpable and real, and that's why I think it's a really special film, and that's why it is where it is. Number 6, X. Yes, me and a buddy watched this, and it was so fun to watch because we'd heard about it, but it was creepy. It was, it really just kind of sets the mood. So that's why it was actually really, it's some of these most spooky movies are best seen with people you like, your friends and whoever else, and so that's why X is where it is. And you know what? And we got to talk about it. The very ending scene when a character is killed, the setup for that it was so absurd. Regardless. Number 5, another movie I watched with friends, Candyman, the most recent one. There's probably some horror movies on here you're thinking, why isn't that on there? Well, it's because these are the ones that come to memory. And plus, a lot of these I saw with people my good friends, so obviously they stand out. Just really well done, I thought. I'm blanking on the main actor's name, but he is so good in everything he does. Trial of the Chicago 7 is one of my favorite movies that he's in. Anyway, it's a good movie. Great mood setter for Halloween. Number 4, I'll never forget the first time I saw this. This was one of my first horror movies in a theater. It, the first one, 2017. I will never forget seeing that for the first time. My dad was laughing at me as I jumped at everything. And then after that, I decided I'm gonna get over this and face my fear. And then I watched it like 10 times, and now I just love to watch it. It is just so fun to watch. And and you know what? Doing a Pennywise impression, not too bad at it. Anyway, number 3, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This one is on here just because it's a Halloween movie per se, and so it's just good to watch. I'll throw it on in the background. I'll throw it on just to watch. Regardless, I'll watch it during the Halloween season. Anyway, number 2, Us by Jordan Peele. Just an easy 2 hours to go by, and it is so fun to just kind of pick apart and just kind of watch and look for the little nuances and stuff like that. So, and you know what? Jordan Peele's awesome. When I say pick apart, I mean in a good positive way. So yeah, Us, good movie to watch during Halloween. Number 1, the newest Halloween trilogy, just because I have a lot of fond memories with those. Just because I didn't love the second one, then I grew to appreciate it. And you know what? It's Halloween, so it's you almost have to watch it, right? And unfortunately, I haven't seen a whole lot of them. I've seen the original, and then I didn't see anything after that until the 2018 one. So yeah, I might be a bad reference for that, but at the end of the day, it's a mood setter, you know. Spooky Halloween movies have a special place in the world of cinema. And so, yeah, I think they're, you know, it's just something good to do, you know. It brings people together, and, you know, you can have a nice spook and have a nice laugh with different people that you enjoy to be around. So, at the end of the day, those are some of my favorite Halloween movies to watch during the spooky season. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, thank you for watching.